I try to keep things very positive, and I try not to argue with people, because once I start with the perspective that I have, a good example of that is when I started teaching someone about manifestation and they were fighting me on it. I literally screamed at them for 3 hours straight, and afterwards it clicked, and then they manifested everything they told me they could never have a week before. So I'm not sorry. I will yell at you. If you need to be yelled at, I will yell. Everyone wants world peace. Everyone wants everyone to fit in. You guys, I'm not saying you specifically watching this, but people as a whole, I see them talking about how they want everyone to get along. Great. Then stop judging people. I see all these cultures going after different cultures for taking on their traditions. If you have something that works, then you teach it. Do you see? Everything that I do, I teach it. And you know what? What I'm teaching isn't culture specific. It's straight from God. Everything that you get culturally, you got from God. What is the Akashic record? That's God. He knows everything that's happening, going to happen, and has happened. You misunderstand what God is. You have life because God. You can breathe because of God. You can talk about your fucking culture because of God. It's not, oh, this man sitting in the chair. It's this energy that is highly intelligent, far past your ability to comprehend it, that gave you life, them life, everyone life, a mind, the ability to hold things, carry out traditions, to have a mind to create a tradition to carry out. Like, sit down and, because I don't feel like dealing with the bullshit. I saw this video that was like, oh, well, white people can't use white sage unless a Native American person gives them permission. Well, I have Native American in my ancestry, and yet I'm white. To your physical eye, I am white. Do you know how stupid you sound? Do you know how stupid you sound? No, you don't, because you're like, this is mine, this is ours, and this is this. How about this is all the energy that created you? It is all his. I don't care if you don't believe in that or not, because when it comes down to it, that will be proven to you. Everything that I learn, all the downloads that I have, I could make a lot of money. I could charge for it, but I give it to you for free because that's what I'm here to do. I'm going through things that people haven't gone through. Maybe one or two people. And it isn't because I'm special or this. It's because I was sent here to do these things, and it's God's plan. It's not my plan. I have nothing to do with it. I'm a pawn in this. Why am I here? Because you're lost. You've lost yourselves. In reality, you can't lose what you've never had. And you've never found yourselves. Everyone functions out of their minds. No one is soul first. No, actually. All these yogis claiming that they are, they're not. You claim you went through your crown chakra. You're the master of the universe. The master of the universe. At my twin flame's funeral, I lost it and started bawling my eyes out because his dad said that he was the master of the universe, and that was the most accurate thing. He was the one who understood the physical world and how to talk to people and how to get people to listen. And I was the one who understood the spirituality side of things. And together, both our skills together, is what helps everyone that I come across. You open your eyes and you look around you and you see what's around you, but you don't see what there actually is. And what there is this higher energy, this highly intelligent energy that created everything, that gave everyone life, that gave you the ability to choose how you feel. Jesus talked about manifestation. That got taken out because it didn't line up with what people thought, with what your minds think. It's so much bigger than what you see. You create boundaries with your minds. If you want peace in the world, you can't just look at someone and judge a book by the cover. How is that supposed to bring peace? I'm so over this pandemic. Everybody this, that, and this, they this. But I just want everyone to be happy and safe. Ew, why is she wearing that outfit? Someone made fun of someone that I love for being fat. She's like 100 pounds. Disgusting. You are disgusting people, like disgusting. Really, unfortunately for those girls, I can work energy through my sister to that situation. I don't need to actually know who they are or meet them. My ability basically gives me the reach to feel what she was feeling and to connect with each of them, because everyone has an energetic trace. You don't know how hard it is to deal with people on a daily basis and come across this BS. When people are open to learning, then having an enlightened perspective is helpful to them. But when people are like, well, this is this and anyone who wants to come at me, because I know at some point these things are going to be a lot bigger. Oh, well, you might have Native American in your ancestry, but I have a lot of deceased shaman around me, but the one who's always super, super close to me, very famous. If I told you his name, you would fucking look at me way differently. You would have a lot of respect. You would be embarrassed for the way that you're speaking to me. You think that I'm just this white girl who did it. You have no idea what I can do, what my reach is. You have no idea. Maybe I wasn't raised however you were raised, but I can put down work better than you can. Period. I'm not asking a question. People who practice voodoo, same thing. You think that you just see me. Very famous people speaking to me. I don't know why. I don't know why this is my life path. These people introduce themselves to me before they start teaching me. I know who I'm learning from. And cross me. You won't do it twice.